Testing. I'm going to see if this works. I don't know if it will work or not. Just checking my browser real quick to see if it shows me as live. I honestly don't even know where that will show up. I'm gonna use my laptop or something. Okay, it shows me as live. So I'll just go ahead and play. Oh, hey, Zeerd. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm just gonna play, and I'll check chat occasionally, but you know, it's kind of hard to read chat while I play this. Oh, that doesn't look good. I think all the East Coast ones are full right now. I can try to play from Discord if there's a... Oh, it's full, that's not good. I tend to actually get better connections when I don't play with people from Discord. I think the Discord people tend to not be they don't really seem selective about East Coast and West Coast, and you get a lot of mishmash in there where people don't have good connections. But it seems like all the East Coast stuff is full right now, so I'll join. Oh, here we go. Ah, that sucks. Okay, cool. Dude's not ready. Come on, man. Like, if you don't play with me, we both have to line up. Okay. I hate this shit. Like, if I join now, I'll spectator bug them, and it will really be annoying. So I'm just gonna go ahead and join here. This dude can stand there by himself and hog a slot in the room and prevent other people from joining. Meanwhile, he plays with no one. I've played with Angatron before. I honestly can't remember how good he is. I need to turn my audio down. The best Slayer I've ever played is the guy who used to be in my local scene. I've never played really good ones online. Slayer's a pretty hard character to play well, I think. Not really just because he has links and stuff, but because he has a lot of like stuff that I consider crutch mechanics, where you can easily have a really gimmicky offense and it will work against a lot of people, but then when you play someone good, you just kind of get killed for doing that. Like a lot of teleport shenanigans and stuff like that. And some of the built-in overhead strings are really not that great. Alright. It looks like the Baiken one. So my go-to thing with Baiken is assume that she's going to try to parry everything and throw her. If she proves to me that she's actually willing to block, I'm happy to not do that, but there we go. Jesus, okay. Whoops. I could have OTG killed her, which is what I should have done, but I didn't. Well, actually, I should have not dropped the combo. That would have been better. Two H would have been good there. See, here's the crazy thing. All these Baiken players, they're not, like, they actually are pretty good, usually. Like, they're not bad players, but they just have this terrible parry habit. I like the Tiger Knee Fireball there because I think even if she parries, she's not going to do the right counter move that will actually punish me for doing that. And I didn't want to risk going for immediate throw there because if I was like the last time I tried to go for immediate throw, she hit a button and punished me, so I didn't want to risk that again. He's got a bad FD habit. I can already tell. I teleported, or I bursted there because I wanted to get him in the corner. If he's going to teleport toward the corner, putting himself closer to the corner, I can burst and corner him. Went for a burst bait there, he didn't take it. Shenanigans. Dead angle. No. Yeah, burst. That was unsafe. He was trying to get away with that little helicopter move, but I don't think he realized I was going to be mid-screen like that or something. If the Slayer players like to do those like teleporty shit, you can just kind of mash jab a lot. Because it... Now, if he actively punishes me for mashing jab, I really have to start thinking harder that that bite that he did was punishing me. Like, the way he timed it, I guess. Because I did try the mash jab there. Too close. I need the FD break there. Not gonna tech. That's not good. I thought he was going to go for the overhead there. I really hate waiting to play. I guess I don't have a choice here. I can definitely beat this guy. I need to... I'm trying to think the main mistake I made. I think he got out of my Oki a bit too often, with like stuff that shouldn't have worked. I like to use 5k meaty into 5h against Slayer. If he backdashes, the 5h comes out and catches him for the backdash. I think I was letting him get away a bit too much. I misspaced my Oki a few times and he threw me. So I really have to make sure I don't do that. When people are throwing on wake up like that, like going for a reversal throw, sometimes it does mean that they just saw you go too far in and they have a good reaction to that by throwing you. But other times it means that they're almost always trying to go for that, and you can really punish them heavily by just standing just outside throw range and doing a meaty, and it will tend to catch them because they think they can throw you and they can't. So I'll try that against him. I'm assuming he's going to win. I'll be surprised if the Baiken wins, but I guess she's winning right now. I'm not really too worried about the Baiken. She did have some good sequences on me where it looked like she was close to winning, but I don't know, like the Baikens that do the parries so much, they don't really scare me that much. I am reading chat on another screen if anyone has any questions or anything. Well, that was a really nice 6p from her, because she is a tech trap. Like, you know, when you know someone's gonna tech, your two choice. Well, you have more than two choices, but two big choices you have are: do you want to try to anti-air them, or do you want to try to throw them? And I guess a throw is an anti-air. But if you want to hit them with a button, like when she 6p'd him, you have to do it a bit later, because they're strike invincible for a while, but you can throw them right away. So if you want to try to throw them, you want to do it early. If you want to hit them, you want to do it later. If you hit too early, it will go through and they can sometimes punish you, which sucks. But if you go for the throw and you throw too early, sometimes whatever move you OS to throw with comes out, and then they tech and they can punish you there. So the hardest matchup for me is Chip. I don't know if that's. I'm not saying that that's Kai's worst matchup. It's just for me personally, that's my hardest matchup. A really good Chip is just always on me. I feel like I can't press anything in neutral, and I feel like it's incredibly difficult to block his corner pressure. So that you see, he has no meter because he just FD'd. He just held FD forever, wasted all of his meter. I didn't mean to do that. Dead angle because I don't want to deal with the pressure. I know I can kill him if he doesn't have me cornered. I expected him to wake up super right there. That's why I just sat there. Bad guess though, because it's not looking good right now. The problem here is he has burst, so like even if I get him with a combo, yeah, that was not a good move on his part. Tips for cross-ups. What do you mean? Do you mean like for doing cross-ups or blocking cross-ups? This game doesn't have a lot of cross-ups compared to something like Street Fighter. It's more like certain characters can do them. I guess Slayer would be an example. Oh, I was reading chat. Alright. Gonna be doing some meaty throws again. that was a bad burst. Fuck. I like that. That was nice. Really good chase in that he did there. It's a shame. If he would stop parrying so much, he would be really hard to beat. I staggered that a lot in case he parried or dead angled or supered. So I just did like those 3 staggered hits. Fuck. I just need to stop pressing buttons against him. Yeah, like that. He finally stopped parrying at the end there. That was really sloppy scramble shit. I was trying to throw him every time there. I should have OS'd with punch instead of hard slash, but those hard slashes were hitting at least. Blocking cross, like which characters cross ups do you have trouble blocking? Because I don't, you know, in Street Fighter 4 I could give you a lot more general advice about blocking cross ups, but in Guilty Gear it's really kind of specific on the character, I think. That was just like, he just didn't block. I mean, that doesn't... It looks good getting a perfect and shit, but like, he just simply didn't block, and I was just doing set play, and he died. I'm gonna burst here because I don't think I really need the burst that much, and I just want to keep neutral game going instead of having him teleport shenaniganing me this early in. Ah. Oh, May, like her beach ball stuff, for instance. Yeah, that's really hard to block. The real scary part of cross-ups in this game are when you mix them up with overheads and throws, because the beach ball pressure, for instance, you end up with like, you're in this situation where she can do like an overhead, she can throw you, she can, because she has the command grab and stuff. Okay. Why? But I mean, like, generally, if you can notice a tendency from the player, that can help a lot to just really think about what they're doing. A lot of times you can fall into a trap of just autopiloting. Like, if I'm playing against this Baiken and I always just do a meaty and she's going to parry me all the time, I'm going to lose pretty bad. But you have to actually, like, stop and look and think about what is she actually doing. Oh, she's trying to parry every time, and then you can punish that. And so if you're playing against somebody like a May player who goes for the cross ups really hard, look at like, when does she go for a cross up, when she doesn't cross up, what else does she do? That kind of thinking more about what is that person thinking rather than just what they're doing. It can kind of help you sometimes. Ugh. Okay, I made the mistake of doing a single meaty. I'm never going to do a meaty again. I had to RC there because the stun dipper wasn't going to connect. Oh, I did another button. I shouldn't have done that. The stun dipper wasn't going to connect, so I had to cancel to get a combo. It made her waste her burst at least. Pretty nice pressure from somebody who doesn't block. Fuck. So the mistake I made like 7 times in a row there was trying to ever press a button against her, because whenever she thinks I might press a button, she's parrying. I just need to throw her. Fucking Christ. You know, I might try, she's kind of catching on to my throw thing, so I don't really know, like, what the best way to deal with that is. Fucking Christ. I think I'm safe. No! Do you have the game on PC, Complex? So one of the scariest things Baiken has is that jumping slash. It's extremely difficult to anti-air it. And I find so many Baikens don't use it. They like want to jump and parry and try to parry your anti-air, when instead they could just beat you clean with jumping slash. Okay, dude. I tried to throw. I wasn't close enough. Have you been on Discord, Zeerd? If you're like a new player, you can try going to the new player lounge on Discord. I think I mentioned it in another, maybe I didn't mention it in a video, but I find the new player lounge, I think it's definitely good overall, but there's a few things to be a little bit weary. Okay, I need to instant block the last hit. Oh, never mind. You know, I always feel like it's better to play people better than you as much as you can. And if you're totally new, I understand, like, if you're playing somebody way better than you and you can't even do basic stuff, you're not learning, you're just getting locked down and dying. But it's still better to find somebody who's like a bit better than you, at least, so that you can get some bad habits knocked out of you. The risk of playing a new somebody who's just as bad as you is that you're both just going to reinforce, you're both going to do stuff you shouldn't be able to do, and then you're never really going to level up. You can get leveled up a lot by playing somebody who's better than you and having them just show you how to do stuff by just punishing your bad habits and stuff. Because a bad player really can't punish very hard, especially if you do something really unsafe, new players tend to have no way to successfully punish you for trying to do that. Like if I'm greed severing all the time, a new player can't really punish me for doing it. And so every time I land a greed sever, I'm going to get like in a corner, I'm going to get like close to 50% damage. But if a new player blocks my greed sever, they're not even going to punish me. So there's no reason for me to stop doing it. And that's a dangerous thing. If you're only playing new people that are just as bad as you, you're both going to develop a lot of bad habits. No, I thought I could block that. DP. No. Yeah, the problem with lobby chat though is that like you can only type a few sentences at a time and it's really clunky. If you're in Discord, I usually have my laptop open with Discord so I can just type during matches. It allows me to really talk to people that I'm playing with a lot more. Now my personal issue with the new player lounge on the Discord is that people are kind of babies a lot of times. Like you get a lot of people saying there's this phrase they like to use, like bully. They don't like getting bullied, and it's like bully just means that you're better than them and you beat them, and they don't tend to understand that like there's varying levels of new player. Like just because somebody beats you doesn't mean they're not a new player. It just means they're not as new as you, and like you can get in this thing where you have like a comfort zone and you're afraid to play people that aren't in Discord or something. Whereas if you just play matches, a lot of times you can learn better. The risk of that though is that at least in Discord, there's kind of like a standard quality. When you play random matches a lot, you can end up with some really degenerate players that are just completely awful. And it can be hard to know that you shouldn't bother playing them. I think that's the hardest thing in this game, if you're new, is the amount of stupid shit that works with no effort. And if you're new, you can be under the mistaken impression that the stuff they're doing is legit and that you're just getting mauled. Because I talked about it in my online Kai video. It's basically that kind of thing. Good RC. I did that because I had meter to cancel it. Yeah, Isharun, thank you for watching. You poke with sweep too much in neutral. Which character are you using? I think this guy's good. I think maybe not. I can't remember. Yazir, I mean, I think people treat like random lobbies as this really scary thing, and it's not. It's just a bunch of dumbasses playing a game. So, I mean, I don't think you have to have like some minimum preparation level before you're allowed to just play in a random lobby. A lot of these, like most of these people I'm playing right now aren't good at all. There's a lot of varying levels of skill. Occasionally I come up against people sometimes that destroy me so bad that it makes me feel like I'm never gonna get any better at the game. That happens. There's always gonna be someone better than you. Oh, good dead angle. He's being too squeamish. Like when he got that opening there, he needed to go in on me, and he just kind of stood there. Oh yeah, Kai. Yeah, Kai's sweep is actually really great. Keep in mind you can jump cancel it. So like if you like connect with it really, if they block your sweep, you can always jump cancel it or cancel it into fireball is always good too, like that. It gets you far away and makes you safe, basically. Good poke from him. He knew that I was doing illegitimate pressure, and he called me out on it by just poking me out of it. So I like this guy. I feel like I kind of have a weird thing where I assess the way people play more than I need to, but I like how this guy plays. Like, he's not super good, but he's trying to play good. He's trying to play well. He's not trying to rely on gimmicks or anything. And even if he's not gonna win, I don't know if he's gonna win or not, but even if I end up winning, like, I respect his play, and I know he'll get this kind of play is gonna make you better in the long run. Whereas if you rely on stupid gimmicks all the time, you're gonna be able to beat people more quickly, but you're not gonna actually learn the game or get any better. I'm a little bit tempted to leave the lobby and try to find some people that are better than me, because I really don't want I don't want the stream to just be me killing people that I can easily beat. It's really not that fun. Good burst. So he's being too cautious. Like, he just needs to, when he has frame advantage and stuff, he needs to be pushing more buttons. He needs to throw items more and just keep on me. Oops. Yeah, dead angle, you use 50% of your meter. It's like an alpha counter if you've played Street Fighter Alpha or V Reversal in Street Fighter 5. You use like 50% meter to push them off you. It's baitable though, so like if I think they're gonna dead angle, I can do like a move that recovers quickly, that has frame advantage, like a jab, and then their dead angle will come out. And the dead angles are generally like minus 14 on block or something like that. So even if you block it, you can punish it. Sometimes you can get it to whiff, and that will give you a really clear punish too, if you're at the right range. They're a lot more interesting than V reversals are in Street Fighter 5. I feel like V reversals don't have the right amount of like punishability sometimes. And they use your tension, your actual meter, rather than like some separate meter. So you kind of you might have to sacrifice your potential offense to use the dead angle. I was trying to throw him there. A little bit greedy, I didn't really need to do that. Yeah. I may leave now. Fuck, I don't know. I'll play a few more with this guy. Like, you know, when I play somebody around this skill level, I'm happy to play him as much as he wants to play me, in a sense, because he's like a good player. He's has the potential to be a really good player just by his. Generally, he doesn't have any stupid bad habits. The thing is, like, at some point I start kind of autopiloting. Like, I'm not really thinking too hard about what I'm doing, and that can be bad. What I can try to do is make sure I can try to use stuff that I don't use enough. For instance, I want to practice comboing into super more. There's a lot of stuff Kai can do where he combos into super, and I almost never do it. So if I'm playing somebody that's really good, way better than me, I won't really feel comfortable experimenting like that. But against this guy, it's like if I get the chance to combo in the super, I should just do it. Like right there, I could have done it. I tried to throw there. Yeah, Venom is a really nice character. He has a really good neutral game. He's got nice pokes, and then when you get a knockdown, you get to do cool pressure stuff. I think he's a pretty interesting character. I don't know if he's really as difficult as people make him out to be. You do have to learn a lot of ball formation stuff, but I think even without, you can learn a few set things before you learn all those complicated formations, and you can probably do some nice basic fundamental stuff with that. That donut box gives you so much health. Why don't I ever use Red Lightning? It's the thing I was just talking about. I just don't do it, and I have to force myself to start doing it in order to do it. So like let's say I'm gonna try to do it in this match. When the main time to use Red Lightning is if it can close out a round. If I have like a comp, I can do it instead of doing a split seal ender into grinder. I can use Red Lightning to get extra damage, so I should try to do it. That little mini Faust ruined my Oki. Ugh. Gonna burst. Tried to throw him there. I also saw like another cool thing. If you watch Makabu's Kai play, he uses Ride Lightning a lot like Sin. So he'll do like sweep into Ride Lightning and stuff. And I think I'll try to do that if I can. I don't know. I also don't use the other super enough. Like sweep into the other super is also really good, and I never do it. So he had to waste all of his meter to block that string I just did. So could I have done Ride Lightning there? I don't know. He's got burst, so it's going to be a little bit. Oh, nice. Ooh. He finally found out that he can just low profile that. Fireworks. Fuck. Nice. Okay, if I want to Ride Lightning, I actually have to save my meter. I tend to Fireball YRC way too much, meaning I never have meter. Ooh, good block. That throw thing is like something I've been doing a lot. I'm gonna leave this match because I don't just want to play this guy. I'll play this Mei. The burst thing, it's like when you burst in that situation, they have to tech at some point, And if they're mashing tech, you can throw them out right as soon as they tech. So you always want to delay your tech if you can in that situation, so you don't get thrown. I can really feel out how good this guy is just by certain things he does. Like when he 6P'd through my fireball, it immediately told me that he knows a lot more than I thought he did at first. Okay, here comes the May mix up. Ooh, unsafe. So that was an OS throw. And I was going to try to throw him, but he backdashed. But since I OS with close slash, it gave me a close slash backdash punish, which is cool. Not even what I was looking to do, but it just happened. Ugh. That was a dead angle. If whoever was asking about dead angle, when she flashes white like that and did a little punch, she was doing a dead angle. That was a safe jump, but he fucked up somehow. I shouldn't have DP'd, honestly. Ugh. Trying to anti-air May is really risky. She can do a lot of shit. Gotta burst out of that. Nice. I tried the anti-air again. I should be trying to throw, I think, or just avoiding it. Maybe just backdash and let him land. Because May's 2H is just so strong. You can really... I can try to use jumping kick air to air as well. Like that. When you land a combo like that on a light character, you want to do the more damaging variant of the combo rather than the one that would give you a knockdown against a medium weight character. Like, if I'm against Soul, I want to do close slash 2H DP because that will give me a knockdown and it will do like 100 damage. You can also do the combo against Soul where you do close slash 2H jumping slash jumping slash jumping hard slash DP. That does like 140 damage, but it doesn't give a knockdown. Against light characters, the combo that usually does a knockdown, it doesn't knock down light characters, so you might as well just do the damaging one because you're not going to get a knockdown anyway. Fuck. Good bait. That was the OS throw again. I just didn't do it fast enough to punish his backdash, I guess. Or he backdashed faster, I don't know. There's the cross-up that other guy was talking about earlier, that beach ball cross-up. Ugh. Dead angle. That's how you bait a dead angle. How do you deal with people who jump a lot? Yeah, so 6P, the thing with 6P, like, let's look at Slayer. Slayer's instant air dash jumping dust is really scary. You can 6P it, but basically it has to be like, you have to be in a situation where you're at the range that you know your 6P is good, like this range right here. You have to know that he's going to probably do it, and you have to press 6P as soon as you see the instant air dash. If you do it any later than that, you're going to get hit. That doesn't mean it's not a good option. It just means you have to actively be trying to snuff out that rather than just reactionary 6Ping it. Another thing you can do if you have less time, you can do 5p. It doesn't give you as much damage or anything, but it definitely, it goes right into the same anti-air combos. It's going to scale the damage more. Oh, nice overhead. 2H definitely is too slow if they're instant air dashing, unless you've pressed it just preemptively. The problem with preemptive 2H is against good players, they're going to whiff punish it pretty hard. Bad players tend to not whiff punish it for some reason, and you can just abuse the shit out of it. Nice conversion. The other thing you can do is running jump into 5k into jumping kick like this. And the thing with that is, I don't have it down super well, but this guy that I played with kind of a lot taught me this option select where you do... Oh, nice. Hold on. I want to try to win this match. Ah, he didn't burst. I thought he was going to burst. That, I don't know why I stunned it for there. There, that was the 5p anti-air. So I did 5p because he instant air dashed. I had no time to react. He was really low, and I just needed to hit him with some kind of anti-air. And so I used my fastest, most all-purpose one, which is 5p. So the jumping kick thing I was talking about, what you do is you press like forward up kick like this, and then you immediately press slash in case it hits, and then as you press slash you backdash at the same time. And so what happens is, like, if you do it right, if it whiffs, you'll backdash, making your jumping kick not like super crazy unsafe. And if it hits, you'll get a slash and you can confirm into the full combo. And that's really good against characters like Soul. If you've played against a Soul who instant air dashes in on you and mashes punch a lot, it's your 6p completely whiffs it. So you have to do like jumping kick or 2H or something, depending on how much time you have. That was a good YRC. I'm missing the OS there. I'm trying to do it, but missing it. Again. I need to practice it more. Good 6p. I could have, what happened there? Oh, I landed a combo into 2S. Like I did something far S 2S, and then I didn't cancel on the stun dipper. It's because I didn't think the 2S was actually going to connect. You see him backdashing on... He's getting a knockdown and he's backdashing. I think he's trying to... He knows I had meter, so he was trying to bait my DP Roman cancel. He doesn't need to do that, though. He can just do like a meaty sweep, I think. And it low profiles Kai's DV. That was a bad I-80. Nice. Yeah, so this is a really good person to play against because he feels about equal to my skill level, I would say. I would prefer if he were a little bit better than me, but I'll take it, you know. Too late. I could have confirmed that for sure. So right there, I tried the 2H and instant air dash, and you saw what happened. Like, I should have done 6P there. Oops. Ugh, that was bad. Also bad. Reset. A little bit sloppy. I'm doing just this to take his burst away. Whoops. Fuck. I wasn't actually trying to bait, I was trying to do the combo and I pressed 2H too late. Now he hasn't even bursted. Yeah, that was unfortunate, that whole thing. Good 6P. I really like this guy's use of his normals. He's like doing it all well. Really good like whiff punishes and just pushing the right buttons at the right time. That goes a long way. Gonna go for some bullshit right there. You know, like I use greed sever very seldom, but for that I like to be able to just do it sometimes. Oh my god, I knew that command grab was coming too. That's why I pressed 2P, but he kind of messed up his range. I still think if he had gone in range, I think my 2P would have hit him anyway, because I had that read that he was going to do it. Nice 3H, I mean. Ugh. Really good jump out from him. He fuzzy jumped out. Like, basically he knew I was going to go in like that and that I wasn't looking for him to jump out, so he did it. Fuck. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, that was like... oh shit, I'm off the setup. No. No, I hate this. I don't know, I'll queue up, whatever. If the Flog... I think Flog is good. I think I played him before, so I can... So I'm thinking of what I need to do to play better against this Mei. I've dropped a few key combos. That didn't help at all. The burst situation, like, he generally is pretty good about not taking obvious burst baits. He doesn't burst very predictably. So, you know, Kai doesn't have a lot of burst safe stuff. I kind of have to hard read. If I don't think I'm going to be able to get burst baits on him, I should just give it up. Let him burst if he's going to burst, and then that lets me do a combo later. But he's been pretty good about managing his burst and making it hard for me. In neutral, I might want to try like using more normals rather, because I feel like I'm doing a lot of fireball shit instead of normals. And he's doing a lot of good pokes with his normals, good footsies. So I might want to try to contest him on that a little bit, because my buttons are better. I don't necessarily need to fireball a lot. if he's actually gonna. The reason I fireball usually so much is because so few people actually play footsies, and the fireballs are really nice at getting people who just run full screen all the time. But if I'm running into somebody that's actually playing footsies, I might want to go footsie myself a bit. And I think I played the Johnny earlier tonight, and he's really good. It didn't look like he was that good just now, but I think the May is pretty good. I do wish the connection were better. It's not bad, but the latency is a bit high. I knew that. I didn't think that was going to hit, but I did it anyway. The beach ball, it helps a lot to block that beach ball in the air so that you don't have to eat a mix-up on the ground. Because he can't do high-low throw mix-up if you're in the air. That was again 5p anti-air because I didn't have time to do a 6p. Ooh, nice 6p. Ooh, another nice 6p. Oh, hey Hamster, good games. Yeah, I was saying in the when I was playing you that I liked how you played, so just keep practicing, I guess. And I don't just say that about everybody either, because like I shit talk a lot of people. Ah, yeah, I got it. Fucking, I didn't do the I was so happy that I baited it that I didn't combo. That didn't work out. I'm really having fun playing this guy. Oh no! Yeah, running behind Fireball is good for pressure. The thing is, like, a lot of characters, like May especially, can 6p through it. Slayer can 6p through it. So if you just blindly run in and press a button and she does 6p, she's going to counter hit me. Go right through the Fireball and counter hit me. But the other thing with it that I don't like so much is that I waste all my meter on Fireball YRC, and then I don't have meter for like stun dippers or other stuff. Nice. So I started kind of panic FDing too much, and he saw that and was like, all right, I'm going to grab you. Oh, he's messed that up a few times. I should have grabbed it. Nice. Yeah, Hamster, you definitely weren't anti-airing enough. 5k, whatever other good, Faust has like 1,000 good anti-air buttons. You definitely shouldn't let, like, when I play Faust that beat me really clean, I usually I just can't do anything. You need to abuse far S more also. Far S shuts down so much stuff that I can do because it's like a full screen awesome god poke, and it's just really hard to get in against Faust if he just decides to far S a lot, and it's special cancelable into item, which is always good. Oh, that was weird. He's got a read on me that I'm backdashing too much when he has Oki, and he's punished it a few times, so I really need to watch out for that. I tried the 5p there, that was greedy. He had frame advantage. Oh, I could have punished that. I tried the 5p anti-air. There's no way you can 5p maze 2h. Good bait. Yeah. Too far away. He didn't punish though. So this guy's got some reads on my fireball tendencies. He's 3Hing them really well. I need to be really careful about when I use a fireball. Oh, that setup? Yeah, what you're really supposed to do is microdash. You do the split seal, microdash into charge stun edge. That way it won't be too far. But I suck at the microdash. So I do, I run and jump instantly, and I whiff either far S or I whiff jumping slash or jumping punch, and then I land and I do either lower or I do a late air dash into make it overhead. The thing with that is, it's good against characters that don't have reversals, but it's really not good against it's not great against reversal characters. There's probably a way to put a safe jump into that. I need to learn that. I've found that there's so few good resources online for this game. Everything is scattered around discords and shit, and you just never can find like a definitive list of option selects that Kai has or whatever. And I just don't have I don't really like going into training mode that much. I would definitely be better if I did more, but I don't like doing it, and I really dislike trying to find safe jumps specifically because it's such an annoying thing to have to set all the recordings up and stuff. But the thing with the safe jump is they're just so good, and when you learn them, you can just use it all the time. I really should try to find a few of them. Like, I know a safe jump is Mei, but I don't know one as Kai. Ugh, bad land. I'm trying to bait 3H right now. God damn it. The 3H, when I have the corner trap going, he knows when I'm fireballing and he's 3Hing it. So I really have to not autopilot fireball and just block, and I'll get a nice... You can get a counter hit punish on Maze 3H, so... I need to look for that. Oh, that was dirty. Really good poke there. Oh. God damn it. I was gonna bait it. I staggered that jab in case he burst, but I wasn't patient enough to see it through. Oh man. He's gonna command grab me soon. I think he likes to do that at the end of the round. That was bad. I shouldn't have got away with that. God, that fucking beach ball. Yo, the instant air dash back or jump back hard slash is really good in this kind of situation because it covers so much of the screen. And if he's gonna do stuff like he was, like those dolphins and shit, or just trying to jump in on me, it really stops that pretty well. Still, yeah. I'm backdashing too much. I jabbed there because I thought he was going to command grab me. It's hard to know if he was or not, but it worked, so I'm assuming he actually was trying to. Too much firewall I see for sure. Good punish. Yeah, I did the right landing. That really wasn't great. I mostly did it for the corner carry in that situation and to get it knocked down and stuff. But it didn't, like, I don't know. I just was trying to force myself to do it mostly. Dirty. Terrible burst. So he's got his burst. My real goal is to make him burst, not necessarily to win the round. I guess I'll win the round. I'll take it. So yeah, 6H is that move that I do where he goes like, they changed it. It doesn't look horizontal. It looks really vertical now. Despite the fact that it looks kind of vertical, it's not really good at anti-air at all. The main difference I feel between Rev1 and Rev2 with the 6H, and keep in mind, like, if you ask a really good Kai player, they might totally disagree with this. But it used to be that 6H didn't move you forward at all. In this game, it moves you forward significantly. And so before, you used to be able to do like a meaty 6H from just outside of throw range, and it was always a pretty solid meaty to do. That's 6H right there, by the way. But now that it moves you forward, if you try to do it just outside of throw range, it moves you into throw range, and the animation is more easy to spot. So like, since it's easier to spot, they'll tend to throw you out of it a lot more easily. So it's not really super great as a raw meaty. If you are going to raw meaty with it, you have to do it from further back, which makes it less scary, I would say. That was greedy. The advantage, though, the fact that it moves you forward, it makes it better for resetting pressure. So if I go into like 6P, I like to use either 6P or 2S and cancel that into 6H. That lets me extend pressure better than the old 6H did. I think it also has less frame advantage now, though. So, like, overall, if you ask me which 6H would I rather have, I'd rather have the old one. I don't know if other Kai players agree with that or not, but I liked the old one a lot better. Ugh. Good bait. Yeah, and I think I need a 3H to convert there. And yeah, like 6H, it used to be if you got a one-hit 6H on Soul, he couldn't DP you. I don't think there's any way to do that now. I tried to bait the burst. Questionable decision, I guess. That was bad. He's got a lot of meter too. That's what's gonna happen now. Oh, sick burst bait. Oh yeah, I guess the old one recovered faster too, and that was pretty significant too because that's I guess why you could make it so Soul couldn't DP it and stuff like that. I really think the new animation as well just makes it much more of a it just makes it a lot easier for people to see it coming. The old one was kind of like the startup frames weren't very significant looking, so you often would just get away with, like right there. I'm surprised he didn't throw me, honestly, because he could have thrown me out of that. I tried the 2H again. Oh, it's lagging really bad. The old one forced the crouch state. It forced to. I'm trying to remember which one is good. Crouch or stand. I think this one forces to crouch too. Maybe I should test that because that's what allowed you to combo it into 3H, which I think you can still do. I don't use that combo a lot, so I'm not sure. I use the micro dash combo so I can get a grinder. I don't know why I did 2S, and then instead of just killing him, I like stopped and because I knew it was gonna hit. Like if you're gonna do an empty jump low like that and you think it's gonna hit, you should press buttons as if it's gonna hit. Instead, I kind of just sat there, and I think I could have just killed him straight away. That was like I gave him a chance to not lose by not finishing my combo. I didn't do the dash correctly. So if you want to practice late air dashes, you can practice them against Mei because she's one of the hardest characters to do a late air dash on, like that. So if he had been, I think that wasn't late enough. If he had been crouching, I think I would have went right over his head. sucks that I had to burst there. I didn't have to burst, but I wanted to. It just kind of like, I didn't want to risk getting into a mix-up situation where I couldn't block and then I lost. I think I'll try to play someone else after this match. I don't want to just play. I'm enjoying these matches, but I think I've been winning most of them now. Recently, at least. Ugh, good too. I don't. Oh, he had the meter. Yeah, that was fine. By the way, I really respect this guy for never doing wake up super. I'm going to tell him to low profile my DP, and then I'm going to go play someone else. Wake up super is, it's definitely, it's valid in certain situations. Like, I shouldn't say never when I said I like that he never does it. I do it sometimes, pretty rarely, but I will do it. The problem with it is kind of like your meter in this game is so valuable, and most wake up supers are unsafe on block. Like somebody like Johnny's is safe on block. There are ways to punish it, but you can't punish on block. You have to do like weird, like DP through his thing or super through his. Those are more viable, but they also generally do less damage. And just there's so much stuff you can use your meter for in this game. Wake up super just really doesn't. If you use it as a if you regularly use wake up super as an option rather than just every once in a while, against a good player, it's going to hurt you more than it's going to help you, because they're going to get those punishes on you, and then you're going to waste all your meter on them, and it doesn't work out long term. As Kai, when I might use a wake up super, wake up ride the lightning would be like, you know how I told that May player he should low profile my DP? The reason I tell him that is because it's so annoying for Kai to deal with. Why did just a sec. So like, if you low profile Kai's DP, I can't DP. Like, if I'm playing against a soul and he uses 2D meaty a bunch, I really can't risk DPing most times, because if he low profiles, I get punished. If I block, he still gets to do a meaty on me, so that's really good. But if he does it too much, I might risk doing a wake up super every once in a while, because if he does a meaty 2D thinking he can just do it with impunity, I can punish him by doing a wake up super occasionally. At least make him think about it sometimes. Whoops, that was bad. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the match right now. I'm just kind of rambling. Good dead angle. That's my favorite kind of dead angle, when you use it to maintain your corner. So because he did a dead angle there, pushed me right back into the corner. He didn't win because he didn't have enough health, but he could have won from there for sure. Yeah, I don't complex. I don't play more than one fighting game at a time. I don't in this game. I don't even play more than one character, because I don't have time to learn more than one thing, and I'm not very fast at learning either. So like in this game specifically, because there's so many character specific combos and stuff, I tried to learn Sin for a little bit, and the problem, I can't justify it just because I don't even have all my combos with Kai down, and then I have to learn all this character specific stuff with another character. I just can't do it. Like, I'll just be mediocre with both characters if I do that. Ugh. Purple RC sucks. It doesn't recover very fast. Good bait. I tried to throw. Yeah, 2K. I'm trying to think with Faust. I think 2K does safe jump it, or make it safe, yeah. You can just test it next time you play against a Kai. Just do mini 2K and see. I think it does make his DP whiff, so it's really good. Probably 2P also, as Faust would go under the DP. I'm not sure though. I should have just DP'd instead of jumping dust. Ugh. Sloppy. Okay, yeah, so just do the 2K really meaty and you should be good. I'm not super enthused about playing against this Dizzy. He's I wouldn't say he's bad, but he just feels pretty sloppy, and for me there's certain types of players make me play worse. And when like somebody's got really loose pressure and they're sloppy, I tend to just like right here, oh, I'll just jump out, you know, like, and it can get to be a bad habit if you do it too much, if you play people like that too much. And like, I don't think he's sloppy because he's bad. It's just he needs to just practice more or whatever. But that wasn't sloppy at all. So. Greedy instant air dash from me. Whoops. Fuck. I wonder if Mystic is Mystic. The May player, I think. Last time I went to a tournament, I played Mystic a few matches. He's like way, way better than me. I didn't like convert there. I didn't think the 6P was actually going to hit, and I didn't press the correct buttons after. I'm playing really shit right now. Oh, fucking Christ. I saw that throw coming from a mile out. He saw my throw coming too. Yeah, complex. I mean, that's what I was talking about before, is if you do that too much, I can wake up super, but I don't think that's too much of a consideration. You know, you want to just, if you think he's going to wake up super, you can try the hard bait, but damn it, that was terrible. Going for this. Oh, fuck me. I don't have a meter. I'm dead. Oh, wait. Oh, man. I couldn't see through the flyer to see the 5D. I think Mystic is Mystic. I was hoping I could play him instead of Lizzing. Because Mystic also, let's just look and see. If I think this really is Mystic, I'll stay in here. When, I don't live in Florida anymore, but the last tournament I went to, I lived in Florida, and Mystic lives in Florida. I don't think this is him. Sick. Oh, the Kai color, yeah. Yeah, I don't, for whatever reason, I don't notice stuff like that. I don't notice what color I am. I don't notice what color other people are. This is a pretty fun matchup, especially if the Johnny is good. It's really hard. I have a bad habit of connecting, just like that, doing sweep into fireball too often. It's really bad on hit, especially. I do it because it's like, if it doesn't hit, oh man. I didn't mean to greed sever there. I should have done Ride the Lightning. Oh, somebody left the room owner and just decided to leave without notifying anyone, so that's gone. There's currently no Discord room, so I'll have to try to find. Usually when a room disbands like that, somebody else makes it and the same people tend to join. I don't know. I would still watch Ein. You know, like, you can see when he's doing risky stuff. The weirdest thing to me about Ein is he goes for micro dash DP for mid screen greed sever combos, and I would say his success rate in landing that is like less than 50%. So, like, you know, I don't, if you're not aware, Kai has this really, really hard combo he can do where normally if you get a greed sever mid-screen, you can choose, do you want to knock down or do you want more damage? But if you can do this combo, you get the damage and the knockdown, and you get more corner carry. So that combo is really great. But as far as I can tell, there's not a single player who can do it consistently. Because if I can't do it consistently, then who can? And he goes for that like almost every time he gets a greed sever. But his success rate on landing it is so low. I wasn't low enough there, that I just don't understand why he justifies going for it. It's not like, I don't know, maybe he's eventually going to get consistent with it or something from practicing so much. But so if I could do that combo right there, I would have probably been able to kill Baiken. I've done it in training mode one single time. Like, I'm really bad at microdashes in general, and microdash DP is just incredibly hard. Alright, he's going to parry. So it looks like he's going to parry every time, right? This might actually be Mystic, I don't know. He's much better than the previous Baiken I was playing against. Oh, so maybe this is... oh, hey Miko, what's up? Yeah, he's playing really well, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is him. Fuck. I'm not gonna tech. I don't want to get tech trapped. I'll just take 1 billion damage. I didn't think that was going to hit from that far out. See how good that jumping slash is? Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Damn it. No, Kai doesn't have a follow-up like in Accent Core. Yeah, Mika, I play with Cameron sometimes, and the connection is pretty decent, so can give it a shot. We had like a room with Alan and Cameron a while back. I still can't beat Alan. Gonna talk a bit less because I actually want to try to play well instead of commentating when I'm doing poorly. Fucking Christ. Oh, that's so annoying. Tiger knee fan. Instant overhead. I'm being too cautious against his pressure. I need to just try to contest out of it at some point. Oh, that was terrible. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was so good. I hope I can keep playing him longer. I'm afraid he's going to get bored or someone else is going to come in the setup and then I'm not going to get to play. So I'm going to try to do as well as I can here. Oh, that was terrible. So it makes no sense to FD when he's hitting me in the air, because he's not going to push him back. Like, the lesson there is it doesn't matter how well you can block, because like I was blocking that shit pretty well, but if I don't ever make a move to get out of the corner, I can block all day and I'm eventually just gonna get killed. Yeah, the jumping slash is so good. Fuck. Is that a cross up? Oh my god. Holy shit. That's always a sign that you're way worse than the person you're playing, when it looks like you're winning and then they say, oh, I don't want to lose to this person, and they just start playing way better and then you don't win. That's what happened to me just now. I should have tried to throw. Yeah, blocking is losing in slow motion. That's pretty accurate. Oh, fuck me. I went for a meaty throw and like he read it and threw me, which no other Baiken ever does. That's so scary. Alright, so I got one round but knowing that he's probably going to buckle down and not let me win, so I really have to try to play clean. I should have 5p tech trap instead of 6p. I tried the burst, it was a little late. He's baiting my dead angle so hard. Fuck. Damn. I tried. Now someone else is on the setup. Spectator bug? No. I'd say it's worth just staying on the setup, probably. I don't know why it's not letting me spectate. I never know what buttons you're supposed to push to do stuff. There it goes. Oh, actually, like, Ramlethal is one of my worst matchups too. I don't understand the matchup. I don't know what any of her stuff does. I'll be surprised if she wins, though. Yeah, it's really hard to beat somebody like Mystic because my general approach to the game is usually finding people's bad habits and trying to exploit them. When somebody's way better than you, there's no real bad habit. They might have a bad habit, but it's not something that you're going to actually find through your mediocre play. Like my level of play isn't going to find some glaring bad habit that Mystic has. So I have to... What? Am I not in the line or something? God damn it. I use a Street Fighter 4 Tournament Edition with Sanwa parts. For a stick, like... Oh, I guess I spectated but didn't line up. That's so annoying. For a stick, like... I really think that Sanwa is really what you want to have. I have a Hori stick also. The Hori stick is, I would say, the Hori stick and buttons, not like the framing or whatever it's called, but the actual like components, the stick and the buttons themselves. The Hori ones are just like objectively worse, I think. The sensitivity of the buttons is just like you have to press the buttons a lot harder. The stick also like just doesn't feel as good. If I use my Hori stick to play this game, I commonly will drop certain inputs and I can't Tiger Knee Fireball consistently at all, whereas on this stick I can. So also, don't buy those like cheap sticks because I know sticks are expensive. You can get good deals on them, but like it can be tempting to say like, oh, I want to try sticks, so I'm going to get a $60, $80 one. Those are always just like really bad, and you might as well just play pad. Because I got one of those sticks when I first got a stick, and I just regret it. As soon as I played with the real stick, I was like, oh, I'm not going to use this anymore. Alright, I have to make this count. Fuck, I tried to throw and I got a close slash. Again? What? Okay, fuck it. Good throw. Oh, that was... Fuck, why did I do that? Yo, if anyone knows what I should do against Baiken, let me know. Like, so if you saw me play the other Baiken, I just threw him a lot, but this guy is actually, you know, he's doing the correct stuff. So now I don't know what should I do when I get a knockdown. I don't really understand. God damn it. Nice tech trap. I'm not going to burst. Not bursting got me the round there because if I had done a burst, he saw him bait it. The fact that I didn't burst got me out of the pressure right there. You know, maybe it's like a dead angle. I can just do like a jab and then wait for the move that he does afterward and just punish that or something. I don't really understand what you're supposed to do. I tried the 5p anti-air, but he wire C'd, so I couldn't actually anti-air. Can't believe I won. Do I enter tournaments? No, not really. I went to I've lived in, like, I'm about to have a kid, so I'm pretty much... Oh, he left? Fuck me, man. I don't know, like, I'm like poop socking this game right before I have a kid because I know I'll never get to play again, probably. I went to, there was like a retro gaming convention or something in Pittsburgh, and they had a Guilty Gear tournament, so I went to it, and it ended up being like, the tournament bracket was like me versus a bunch of children, and so I was like, I'm like 30 years old, and I was like playing against a bunch of 12-year-olds, and then I got to grand, and then there was like one other adult who was like a chip player that was really good, and so like we were just tearing through these children, and then grand finals was like the only real match. We were the only two people in the tournament that weren't using stylish mode. Fuck. Yeah, I used to play Baiken in Reload. She was a really different character then, but yeah, her fan thing, that is really good. You can use it as an instant overhead. I don't know why more Baikens don't use it. Fuck, drop my microdash. drop my air dash. The connection's really great, but I'm dropping shit. It's just me. I've played this guy before. He just doesn't like. This is a problem I have with a lot of jam players. They don't play neutral ever. So you end up with like these just full screen things that they do, and oh yeah, this guy's thing, he likes to just back up and try to charge his moves. Like, okay, cool. It's not worth the meter, I don't think. Maybe. He cornered himself for some reason. Burst. Nope. I'm gonna try to instant kill him. So if I want to instant kill, I have to save my meter. That's the thing. That's why, like, Kai does have viable instant kill combos, but it requires a lot of things to line up to make it, like, legit. I need full meter, and I need to hit him with a greed sever when he doesn't have a burst in the corner. Oh, I'm dead. Nope. I need to get his health a little bit lower. So now if I do it... Well, okay. Now he's got a burst, so I can't really do it. Whoops. Whatever. Yeah, this game is really fun. It's way more fun than Street Fighter V. I don't really play any of the other games. Like, I've never really given a lot of games a shot. I'm sure there's other really fun games out there, but this one has a nice balance of fun game with an actual scene of people who play it, because some of those anime games may be great, but no one plays them, so... God damn it, I need to practice that in training mode. Really bad FD habit on this guy. I know I mentioned it a lot, but when you FD, you want to strategically FD a certain move to push them off you. Maybe one or two moves, just enough to throw off their spacing and stuff and get them off you, so that you have room to get out of the corner or whatever. You do not want to hold it the whole time, because the chip damage is pretty much irrelevant unless you're almost dead, and you waste all your meter by just holding FD like that. And a lot of players, I've noticed a ton of players that I'm better than online will hold FD the entire time they're blocking, every single time, no matter what. Oh, I thought I could throw there. He landed first. I'm still trying to instant kill this guy. Oh, I should have fucking stunned. Okay. Ah, I fucked it up. They tell you to spend all your FD, all your meter FD, really? That's so stupid. I don't know. A lot of people recommend those videos. I'm sure they're pretty good, but that seems like a really questionable advice to me. I'm sure the guy who recommended that had some kind of reasoning for it. I don't want to critique that out of context, but I don't think you should do that. An argument I could see for that would be that it kind of just gets you out of pressure more than anything else would. But I think dead angle is a lot more solid for that. Whoops. God, I'm dropping a bunch of inputs now. Is that gonna hit me? Oh, come on. There's no way he meant to do that even. Microdash, vapor thrust mid-screen. No, I can't do it. Also, I was talking, I think you probably tuned in later. I was talking about this earlier, but Ein can't do it either. So my suspicion is that it's so hard that probably nobody can do it consistently. I have seen certain players getting it a lot more often than they used to. I don't think they made it any easier, but I've never seen a player land that microdash VT with any form of what I would call consistency. So I've basically not even tried to learn it, because I know if I can't do it, I know I can't do it, basically. Yeah, I think I mean, you're probably right about the crash course guy. He probably had good intentions with it. He's probably, in the context that he recommended it, it probably does make sense. At least it will drain their meter so they can't wake up super, if anything. Alright, I'm going to stop playing with this guy after this match because I'm not having fun. Jesus Christ. That was a good parry, whatever. Come on, dude. Whatever. So that FD, that was a really good FD. Not that he meant to make it a good FD, but he FD'd 2 hits, and suddenly I was out of range of what I normally thought I could do would be 5H into a fireball, and then I could continue pressure. But the FD pushed me off really far, and suddenly he was out. So that was good. That's when FD is good. He only had the FD 2 hits to accomplish that. You don't want to be FDing. If I'm throwing a bunch of fireballs, don't FD, because it's not going to push me back anyway. Yeah, I should watch the crash course sometime. I'm too lazy to make videos that are really well produced and exhaustive or whatever, so it's good that someone does that. I'm gonna see if anyone's on Discord. Probably not. No. Maybe I'll just go back in. Nah, it's whatever. Fitzka is just standing there. I need to practice more against Ramlethal. I don't understand how she works. I don't really understand her mechanic with her little swords and stuff. So it just all seems kind of like stuff is happening and I don't know why. And yeah, my Street Fighter V, my biggest complaint with that game is, so one of my favorite things about Guilty Gear is they made Oki really strong, and then they created universal system mechanics to make it not feel like Akuma in Street Fighter 4. So Akuma in Street Fighter 4 was like, he could do Oki all day and you just have to block forever, and there was nothing you could do to get him off you other than just block forever. So this game, like, every character, even characters that aren't rushdown oriented, have great offense and they can do cool stuff off knockdowns, etc. And they made it so very few characters have legit reversals. Like Soul is the only character that has a real DP. Like Kai's DP, the fact that it can be low profiled so much makes it not that good. A lot of characters have with DPs, even if they have a DP, it usually has some really big drawback to it. Whereas in Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter 4, everybody had, like Bison had like 4 reversals that you could use. And then in Street Fighter 5, they just decided that nobody gets Oki. You only get Oki if you do like a super. Even a throw doesn't give you a hard knockdown, and that just really killed my interest in the game. Because I think they wanted more focus on the neutral game or something, but then the neutral game is boring because everybody's buttons suck. So he held FD too long, and it pushed me out. But like, he didn't. This is the thing with FD. You can't use it to push people off you and then just keep holding it. As soon as they're off you, you need to make use of that. Otherwise, like, it doesn't matter that you push me off. If you're just going to push me off so that I can walk back in, then it's a waste. Like, you need to make use of that. And that was bad. I don't know why I instant air dashed there. That was stupid. I'm probably dead here. Nice prediction. So I should have done a super there, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Oh, fuck. I was considering doing Ride to Lightning. Oh, fuck me. I'd almost rather have it hit me than block it. Yeah, you can super jump over it, but then he has a lot of time to move around and position himself favorably. I actually prefer the outcome I had where I just let it hit me and I took like 80 damage, and then he wasn't able to get in on me. I think he was looking for me to super jump it. I think I was too far away to do the grinder there. Dizzy, unfortunately, like, I haven't played enough good Dizzies to have good advice in that matchup. I've played a few good ones, but never for long enough sets that I developed any real understanding of the matchup. Generally, though, like, she does fall into that category of character, a light character with low health, where you can generally... Oh, wait. He's dizzied. You know, she's a light character with low health that is scary when she gets her stuff set up. When you get a knockdown on her, though, you can just... She has no reversal. You want to just stay on her as hard as you can and kill her. That's pretty general shitty advice, but like that applies to a lot of the characters that... And just be aware of her, the way she can... No reversal, right? But be really aware of her burst and her dead angle tendencies that can help you stay in on her. That's a mistake I made a lot when I first started playing this. I would get, like, when I was playing somebody better than me especially, I would get my knockdown and I was just so ready to do my pressure that I never considered what if they dead angle and stuff like that. And the good players would always dead angle me. And I was thinking, like, oh, well, are you, like, really that afraid of my pressure that you're going to dead angle? But no, the answer was, the reason they're dead angling is because I never baited. So it's just, like, they get out for free and they don't really need the meter anyway because they were better than me. So, you know, if you're playing... She can wake up 6p, really? Is that, like, good? Is it invulnerable or something? Like, I don't really get how that would work. Is it like Faust 5D or something? I use the meter there for corner carry. It's not really worth using the meter for the damage there, but the corner carry is good. I think I played this guy before and he's really good, and Venom is like his worst character or something. If he switches to Soul or... Oh no, not Potemkin. Well, they might have frame advantage, but she can't wake up, she can't reversal 6p unless the move has some kind of invulnerability on it. Otherwise, if you do a meaty, it's going to counter hit her. Like, I think Faust can actually wake up with 5D because it has invulnerability from the first frame. But I don't know if Dizzy had that or not. This is a matchup a lot of people are often very afraid of, even if the Potemkin's not very good. No, it doesn't matter if you're playing Kai or whatever you're playing. My recommendation to play against Potemkin or any grappler, really, the first thing you want to do is check them. Can they actually punish you if you try to cheese out of their throw attempt? Can they actually do anything? The answer for most weak grappler players to that is no. Most people can't punish you. So the whole way a grappler is supposed to work is like they're threatening you with this really scary throw, and because the throw is so good, you're going to be tempted to backdash or jump out like this, right? So I'm tempted to do that because I got out of his throw. But the other way that works is the character is supposed to be able to punish you if you do that. So if he's playing well, and he notices that if I'm gonna just jump out of his shit all the time, then okay, like that was pretty good, because I was trying the backdash and I couldn't because he was doing good string. Okay, right there, right. If I'm trying to get out all the time and he doesn't punish it, then I'm just gonna keep doing it. But as soon as he proves that he can punish me really hard if I try to backdash or jump out, then I'm going to start blocking, and then his throws are viable. But if a player can't prove to you that their attempts to stop you getting out of the throws are legit, then just get out of them, and just get out of them all day. I didn't mean the 6K there. That's dumb. Potemkin's charging attack as Kai, I just use 2H in neutral, because it's 2 hits. If you play any character with like multi-hit moves, you can use that. Against a really good Potemkin, I don't think it's very good though, because they're going to be able to whiff punish better. But like this, like right there, boom. And like that, if I poke, I'll cancel into something fast, like a fire. Like if I poke with far S, I'll cancel into 2S, like that. So that like right there, I hit him out of the super armor. Just always, I try to always just have stuff on the screen that can absorb the first hit, and then if I see him going through there, like. Okay. No, I didn't need a dead ankle. I could have just raw punished. See, he just doesn't. He occasionally punishes my attempts to get out, but it's not scary enough to make me stop doing it. Like right there, I should have just tried to jump out. I think he tried to throw me. Ugh. Why'd I backdash? Oh shit, he's got the combo. That's really hard to do. Like really, really hard. I spent like a month where I went in training mode every day and tried to do that combo, and I never got it. Okay. So here's what happens if I respect his stuff and try to just block. And you notice I come out a lot worse than I do if I just try to jump out of his attacks, because his attacks aren't that good. Like his non-throw based mix-up isn't really a big threat compared to just eating the throws. That thing is a really big pain to deal with. Oh, hey, Highlander, what's up? Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the Guilty Gear Reddit. I'm not a fan of Reddit in general. I think it's one of, I used to post, I still post on like like old school forums, and I just think that format is so much more helpful than like how Dustloop used to be. It was so much better. It was so much better than like Discord plus. Discord's alright, but the like an old forum where you can actually like keep a repository of information, like a thread on Kai, meant that you would actually have like a list of all the stuff that Kai can do somewhere. Right now what we have is the Holy Kaibal in the Kai Discord, and it's basically a incomplete, it hasn't been updated in over a year. It doesn't have like dust combos. It just never was. Yeah, this guy should backdash and wake up more because it's really good. And so like then Reddit on the other hand is just like literally the same questions every few days. The upvote system just makes it really impossible for the Reddit to be good, no matter how well intentioned it would be, because you just have like, what combo am I doing? Fuck. I don't know the combo against Potemkin there. I just need to do a basic one. Fuck. Oops. He could have thrown me there for sure. But yeah, like the upvote system is just like, usually what happens is the first decent response to a thread is going to get upvoted the most, and any later response that comes in is just going to be ignored almost entirely, and then the thread just falls off the front page in like a few days. So like, let's say I made a really big effort post about how to play as Kai or something like that. It's pointless because yeah, it might get upvoted for a few days, and it will help people who go to Reddit within that 4-day window, but then in a week it will be off the front page, and people will post a thread like, hey, I just started playing Kai, what should I be doing? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it that much. That's another, like right there, what I just did, I had those fireballs on the screen. Fuck. So as soon as I saw him do that super armor move, I knew I had time to like immediately input something that would give me a punish. Oh, that was a good grab. I don't know. I've never seen a subreddit I thought was good, to be honest. Actually, the best resource there is for Kai's combos is this old ass video that this random guy made. I don't know who he is. Where it's called just like Kai optimal setups and combos or something, and it's just like 32 minutes of him just doing combos against all the different characters in different situations, and that's pretty much where I found all the combos I use. But it's like completely unorganized. It's not unorganized, but it's dense, and like if I just want to say, oh, what combo should I use against Faust again, I have to open that video up and like scroll through for like 12 minutes to find that specific combo, because there's no like repository of that information. I tried the 5D and it like, I pressed it too soon, so it didn't come out, and I was waiting for the 5D and it just never came out. But yeah, somebody in chat was saying like this guy's not backdashing enough. Potemkin's backdash is invulnerable for a really long time, and he can, against a lot of my meaty stuff, he can backdash to make himself invulnerable, and then he can throw me. He can throw the recovery of my move. And I mean command throw. Yeah, the Kai video didn't have any text explanation either, really. So if you were a new player, it looked like a combo video rather than like, hey, this is all the combos you should do. It looked like some kind of combo video. And if you were, for me, like, since I know fighting games pretty well, I was able to intuit out what he was trying to say. Oh, good grab. He needs to do that more. Because Potemkin's grab range is so good. Oh, nice. You really have to, if you're going to meaty Potemkin, you have to do it from a safe distance. And if he sees that I start meeting too close, he needs to start calling me out by doing that. Like right there, he might be able to, he can probably pop us through that. I baited it there though. Ah, fuck. Oh, good 6K. Oh, fuck. Double it. It's crazy how this guy's execution is so good, but his like fundamentals are kind of questionable. I don't know. Like they're not bad, but his like basic grappler stuff is kind of off, but he's got like crazy execution on those corner combos. I had to RC that because I was too, like, I fucked up and was too close. Again, that was good. Called me out for being too close. Oh, that was terrible. Juan, neutral game is pretty hard in this game because, like, I mean, you basically just have to play, but watching match videos can help a lot too, just to see what you kind of moves you should be using more. Like, if I watch a match video and I see like Rion using a button that I don't ever really use in a way that I don't use, I make a note to try that next time I play. That can help a lot. I mentioned it in my neutral game video. Like, the main thing though with neutral in this game is you can't just stand there and react. Like, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, well, I want to win this round and then I'll do it, but crap. Good bait. Gonna shenanigan here. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna play passive neutral in this round and try to show you what I'm talking about. This is like if I'm playing Honda in Street Fighter 4, I'm gonna play like this. Now that I'm in Oki, I'm not playing passive, but as soon as I go back to neutral, I'll be passive again, assuming I go back to neutral. All right. Well, this is not neutral. He tried the pop buster and fucked up. Okay, passive neutral here. Because I'm just waiting for him to do something, and then he does that, and then suddenly I'm in a bad. He's doing unsafe shit. He needs to RC that. Like, how can he execute those combos, but he doesn't RC his unsafe stuff? All right, passive neutral again. Like, see, if I'm playing that passive and he just does the earthquake move, I can't react in time. But if I'm playing a more active neutral, I'm usually moving in some way, and I'm ready to react to that. Whereas like in Street Fighter 4, you can kind of just stand there and wait for someone to do unsafe stuff, wait for them to whiff a move, and react accordingly. But in Guilty Gear, if I just kind of stand and be passive, I can't. He's not going to do anything unsafe if I'm not pushing any buttons. So like, what I mean by active is, whoops, fuck. I don't like that move. I don't think I should use it like that. So like now we're in neutral, but I'm gonna be like, oh, that was bad. I want to like be pushing buttons, moving up like that, putting up some kind of threat against him so that he feels compelled to jump in or use an unsafe pop buster or throw out a move that I can whiff punish. Nothing's gonna make him do that if I just stand still, or I'm gonna throw those like those fireball YRCs to force myself in on him. I'm gonna do those. Those are relatively safe and can give me frame advantage or catch him out sometimes. I mean, yeah, you don't have to necessarily be aggressive per se, but you need to be in motion at least, and you can just watch some match videos of somebody who uses a character that you do, and pay attention to neutral. Like, do they ever really stand still? If not, what kind of stuff are they doing that's relatively safe? Like, the backstab. Yeah, you can go in Discord. That's what I would do. If you go to Reddit, there's a link to the Discord. My feeling on Discord is that it's generally pretty helpful. There's some really good players in there. There's also some really whiny, salty, annoying people that you can just learn to dodge and not play with. The nice people tend to outnumber the annoying people, but just try to I just try to pick the people that I think are good, and I only really talk to the people I think are good. If I've had a few times where I played somebody worse than me and I was giving them advice thinking I would help them, and they like blew up on me like, oh well, you're bragging about beating me, and I'm just like, no, I'm telling you not to wake up super every time. And like, people just tend to get really weird in Discord. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because they're from Reddit, and Reddit is shitty, so there tend to be a lot of shitty people that filter in through Reddit. But there are also a lot of like really good people that are nice, that can help you and give you advice and stuff. So I would go in Discord. That would be my recommendation. But yeah, I guess I'm done streaming today. I'd like to say I'm going to stream a lot, but I'm not. It's pretty fun. I guess it's fun. It's nice. I'm like glad to answer questions and help, and it's fun to play on stream because it helps me think more about my own game and stuff. But like I said, my parents-in-law are going to be staying here in a few weeks, and I'll never get to play a game again. So thanks for watching. Bye.